F1 World Champions, 9th race of the season here in Italy. Today we are driving on Saturday due to PS network issues. Once again we had issues with PS network during the Italian Grand Prix and we had 2 practice sessions. But there happened nothing, so we have no material from them. Today we have only 10 drivers in this race, so it's the lowest amount of drivers during this season. Both Eden and Ari are in the race, so the championship fighters are in the race fighting from the highest points. Here we can see the fastest qualifying laps. Ari and Virtu are next to each other. Which one takes the P8 and which one takes the P2? That's the question in today's race. 2 sectors after Lesmos, Ari is leading by a second, I guess, so... And let's take care that Virtu took steering wheel this weekend, so this is the first race when he's driving with his racing wheel. So usually he's driving on that, but now he's driving on steering wheel like ours. So they both have the same wheel, so it's only about the skills because they have the same wheel by Logitech G29. Next is Parabolica. We can see the difference with pro steering wheel user and amateur. It's 1.2 seconds. But now, let's begin the race. Like I said, 9th race of the season here in Italy. 9 or 10 interesting corners coming up today when 27 laps needs to be drawn before checkered flag is out. Action zone for the Italian Grand Prix this weekend. First action zone is turn 1, season 1. You get the game is ridiculous type form. I don't know, I don't remember what he was thinking, I don't remember what he said after the race. But that was a ridiculous time form if we take that back to the mind after 2 seasons. Season 1, a rare mistake for Ari 290. That's the only official spawn in official race conditions. So no punchers. That's the only own mistake spawned by Ari in this league after 29 races. So very rare mistakes by Ari. Commentator Parkisako, I'm your commentator today and I'm having fun with you this weekend. And starting grid for today's race is first Torosso NN599, second RE290, the best qualifying lap of the week goes to the biggest point of the week. Third place with Williams Wolbeek, fourth place it's Axel with McLaren Honda, he's beginning his season today. And 5th is DL Warren. Both Williams is in top 5. And fastest lap by Kattimies, 1:22.6 on season 1 at the end of the race. But now we begin the race. 3, 4, 5 red lights and 10 drivers are going to start with inter conditions. And we are going only few laps on inters and then we are gonna switch to slicks. So Ari is now trying to take the lead of the race, if he can, to the first corner. XDS Trio is just too late. And then runs wide. Ari needs to change the chains here. He's trying to go for overtake. And he does it. And he's overtaken. And Ari takes the lead to the very good position. And Pelori is P7, he's down off the grid. And now the Warren got taken out, I think, by Axel. So the Warren drops to the back. So that's the end of his good start from P5. Now we're just fighting with tank 8. It's P7. and they are a little bit wide, but let's take care it's into conditions, so the braking is not easy as that. Virtu is not turning enough, and that's going to be a collision, I think, with Dear Warren. Now 10K is catching up Peluri with Rich Mix. I'm not sure why he's using Rich Mix on indoor conditions. I go to use it to the slick conditions. Nice fighting, 10K pushes a little bit off the track, and he makes the overtake. Lap 5, Virtu made a big mistake, and that's the end of his first racing wheel race. So he's out. Second time this season due our mistake, so there was a little bit wet on the track. Track was a little bit wet still, so at the end of slick indoor conditions it's very hard. It's the most hardest point of the race. If it's going to be dry, it's the most hardest place, and he made a mistake there. Oh, better luck in Spain, Virtu. 10K takes softs. He pits just after the deer enabled thing, so Ari and NN are still on track. I think they are gonna pit soon. Yep, they are gonna pit now. And Jeff is saying it's borderline, I don't care. Yep, they both pit, so they are not staying on track. Softs for Ari, which tires NN is gonna take. And then takes mediums, so NN is going to the end of the race. Now Ari has catch 10K to overtake him during pit, and now overtakes the position back only a few laps later. Lap 14, Volbeek is catching up Peluri, and Peluri exits the last Motu and makes a little mistake. The ABS off saves the day, and Dear Warren goes to Peluri pits on lap 16. I think he's gonna take super softs because we have only 10 laps to go, so I think he's gonna take the supers. Yep, super softs on. Good stop by Ferrari in the home race. And 10 laps with supers coming up. Lap 19. Axel is trying to catch Peluri. They both have super softs. And at this time Peluri was going to make a same mistake in the last 2, but not this time. Now Axel has the DRS. Peluri takes the middle line. And what is Axel doing? He took Peluri out. He just literally took Peluri out from middle of the track. Ari is pitting, I think, hoping the safety car after that. Or is he? Yeah, he's pitting in every case. So 6 laps with super softs when Peluri was trying to run 10. But that Peluri's run ended to the barriers. 10K speed 2 on the same lap as Ari. Tactical play by Mercedes. Volbeek fastest lap, and we begin lap 21. It's Axel who took Peluri out this time. A bit late line change during the pit area. Or no, pit area, braking area. So it's a little bit too late move by Axel. Volbeek is so much faster, we can see it from that. I think he has the fresh supers when Axel has old. Axel has at least 5 laps. 5 laps old. Supers when Volbeek, I don't know how old his tires are. Now he's gonna make the overtake. Axel, one line change, another line change, and that's the front wing guard by Volbeek. So Axel is very aggressive driver in the game and in real life, in kartings. We know that about him. He's very aggressive and very dirty on both tracks. So sometimes, and by these clips, in 4 last laps, he has been very dirty for Axel, for Peluri. And now for Wolpiak, he's not letting him through. And he's so much faster. Wolpiak is so much faster than Axel. Another try with DRS, one line change. Yep, no line changes more. And Axel now this time cleanly keeps the position. Are we really gonna see these 5 laps in a row? This Axel Wolpiak action. A little bit late line change again. Yep, now Wolpiak makes the overtake. So perfect Parabolica, and Axel has got so bad one line change. What the is Axel doing again? He's pushing Wolpiak off the track, and now he's trying to take him out on purpose. And now he goes up. Ridiculous. 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 I can't believe you done this, Axel. You're so ridiculous in today. In today's races you're so ridiculous. Next lap. Yeah. You're gonna do the same thing, right? That's ridiculous. Get some help. And now he's pushed Wolpiak off the track. He's trying to avoid those, but in the game it's impossible. And he got 3 seconds. That's going to be cancelled, and I can say that's straight. That's going to be cancelled at the end of same lap with the main straight. He's trying to catch up. How many line changes? 5, 4, 7 line changes in total. I said 4, it's 6. 7 line changes. What's he doing? And now Ari is trying to defend for DL Warren, and DL Warren run into the sand on the other side of the track. And that's a rip for his podium. Ari is beat UN and won the race again. Overpowered victory twice in a row. And the lead in stands is even higher, and Ari's days are even harder. Let's take care that he's gonna miss 1 race in 3 weeks. He's racing in Spain and England, but he's missing Bahrain. So, and that's the end of this race summary. 13.5 minutes of Italian Grand Prix. Last time we raced in Italy almost half a year ago on season 1. So next time in Italy we are racing in F1 2018. And Pellery is trying to get back to the big lane. And it's time for the podium. NN wins, Ari second, and then Kate is third after the Warren spin. But yep, that's the end of the race. As I said, next race is Spain, normally on Friday, if PS network doesn't go off. So we are driving on Friday. It's Spain, then we have England. So, but yep, that's the end of the race summary. This time we have no standings at the end of the video. Check out the standings from our website, link in the description. Bye bye.